I told Stench I saw fake midgets.
Jack, we're not using that word anymore, remember?
Well, okay, they were real little people, fake midgets, because I went to that Cirque du Soleil, Quidam or whatever.
I know, I forgot.
And there's really little people in it, but they're not midgets. They're just like really little people.
Tiny people.
Yeah, tiny people in that thing that they throw around.
Tiny people. Stench and I would like to sing you a song.
Yeah. Okay.
In the circus.
Tiny people. In Long Beach.
How was that?
It was really good.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that, you bastard.
And it was cool. It's right there in the parking lot of the Queen Mary. So we went to dinner on the boat at Queen Mary first, and then
you
went
had romance.
It was cool. It was really cool.
Oh, Jack, you son of a bitch.
Well, ask him what time he got home.
What time did you get home?
11:30.
Oh, okay. No, that's something I can't do anymore. Why 11:30?
It's in Long Beach, and it didn't end until 11. So
it didn't? Okay, then I feel better.
And then if you drive really fast, you can get to Burbank by like 11:30.
11:30,
yeah. That's all.
Well, I'm going to be on the drive of my life. I'm going to Big Bear.
Oh, no.
Get your chains ready.
Okay,
do you need me to help you?
No,
Well, usually they let the Hummer pass.
Oh, right.
Every time I've ever gone up there and they've stopped you, they just wave me through.
Okay.
Right, okay.
I specifically heard on the news this morning it is already snowing there, and Storm Watch kicks in today at noon, but they're already getting snow up there.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you're going to be screwed.
It was a blizzard last week when I went.
It was?
Yeah, when I went up. I mean, by the time my sister
Kind of
came up that
exciting.
evening, it was clear. But when I was there, I mean, I was chaining up in a blizzard.
But that's kind of exciting.
Oh, it was cool. It was,
Yeah.
it was an adventure, definitely.
Yeah, see, look, I got my Uggs on.
That's cool.
I got my Uggs on. Very good.
Better leave at 10.
I'm going to the mountains, got my Uggs on.
Oh, and you have to take either the back way or 38. That thing's closed until April, the other 3:30 or whatever.
Because of that fuel spill still?
No, the rock slide, I think. that
Oh,
damaged
that's
the
right.
road.
There is a rock slide, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, all kinds of crazy things going on this weekend. What are you guys' big plans this weekend? Big plans. big plans.
Disneyland.
Yeah, we're working
Oh,
at
that's
Disneyland.
right.
Yeah,
That's
taking
awesome.
the kids. It's the first time for my kid to go to Disney.
Go to Disney?
Yeah,
No way,
so it'll be
it's gonna
really
great.
cool.
Oh, that's awesome. You're
I'm going to Disneyland
alone.
alone. I have a wife with a broken foot and a baby that's just getting over being really sick all week. I don't think I'm bringing
You
her
have
out.
2 kids and a wife, and you're going alone to Disneyland. You're like creepy.
One kid I don't have this weekend. The other kid was sick all week, and it's just getting better.
Does that bother you to say, like, one kid you don't have this weekend? You know what I mean? Like, in your life, like, you know, as you picture your life.
Right.
Because,
It
I mean, I know I'm going to be saying it, so
Right.
no
Don't worry,
offense.
we're all going to be in that boat.
It did.
Maybe we can sync up weekends. Like girls sync up periods.
Yeah, like all 3 of us know in our lifetime we're going to be saying what you say.
I'm telling you, it used to bother me a lot when it was every other weekend.
Right.
But now there's only 1 weekend a month that I don't have them now that I have more custody.
Pretty funny, Jack.
It's
Or
true.
sad.
Hey, no,
Depending on how you
But
look
you know
at it.
what, though? We've accepted it.
No,
and
right.
I like that about us.
There's pros and cons, though.
Yeah.
Trust me. Like you said, there's the weekend you can go out, then the weekend that you can't. It's kind of nice, but the saddest thing you'll ever do is drop that kid off on that, and when you know you're not going to see him
With
again,
that bitch.
no matter when it is. And it's awful.
I just filled in the blank.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
I just, you know, because you never plan your, well, except
No,
for
you
Jack and
don't.
I.
No, you
Right.
don't. You do
Yeah,
after.
we're prepared.
Yeah, we are. Jack, it's going to be really sad when we drop those
Oh, yeah, definitely.
with those bitches.
And I go home to my little apartment, my studio apartment, and move all those, like the weekend toys into the toy box.
Oh, yeah. And then when you have a date and somebody's like, oh, do you have a kid? Yeah, he's with his dad or the bitch or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the wife.
Playing softball with his stepdad.
Oh. Yeah, they're on the mountain. I can't really go because I'm like 57.
Right. But his
she's
dad's young.
20.
Yeah.
She takes him places. I don't have to deal with it. I
They
know
go
it
to
sounds weird,
concerts.
but yeah, they go to
You know what's
concerts.
weird?
They mosh
I've
with
been
the baby.
really lucky in the step parent arena.
Uh-huh.
The stepdad's so polar opposite of me that we don't even have anything in common whatsoever. We don't do anything alike. So that anything that the kid would do with him, he would never in a million years do with me. And the stuff he does with
How
me.
old's your kid?
My kid's 13.
How many tattoos does he have now?
No, that's mom.
Just so you know, I have nothing in common with his stepdad either. I see him in the kitchen here, and I'm like, I have nothing to talk to that guy about.
Oh, he works here?
Yeah.
You see him?
Oh,
I do.
I don't see him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
smokes on the patio at like 4 a.m, so
Oh,
I'll
you should
run
go
into
and
him.
see him.
Yeah, we should hang out. We're buddies.
Yeah. Well, why do you have any animosity towards him? It's over.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah,
But honestly,
yeah.
we're so different. It's just like anyone that has anything to do with her, I really don't want to be anywhere around.
Yeah, I feel bad for you.
I don't even want to look
Yeah,
at you.
yeah, a lot of my ex-boyfriends feel sorry for the snowboarder. Would totally hang out with him and go, brah, how you doing?
Dude, have a drink.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I think if I ever had the chance to sit down and talk to the guy, I would just start giving info that would be so brutal. and I really need her to be happy.
I
need her to be married to this guy and damn happy.
Be happy.
I should send them on a trip.
Oh,
Keep
my
the
God.
romance alive in their relationship.
All right. It's obviously Friday. Woohoo! Friday! We are preparing for our first calls of the day at 1-800. And see what we get. It is Shannon. Hi, Shannon. You're the first call of the day.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to a lovely Friday.
Thank you.
You don't share in our
I had asked them if it
Wait,
was
but hold on. You're like not. We're like Friday.
Yay, Friday!
Yay. No, I had asked them if it was okay to broadcast. My boyfriend was in a hit-and-run accident last night, and if there were any witnesses.
Okay, first of all, Shannon, before we do this whole Friday party, you should probably let us know that first.
Yeah, because it makes us look like
I'm
dumbasses.
so
bring us
happy
down.
it's Friday, because then I get to spend the time with him, but he's in the hospital right now in surgery.
Your boyfriend was, so he wasn't the wheelchair guy, because that guy passed away.
No, he was not the wheelchair guy.
Who was
No,
he?
He was riding a motorcycle last night on his way home, and some car pulled out in front of him. He hit the passenger side. The person got out of the car and ran, and the police are trying to find out who was driving. They have the car. They know who the owner is, but they can't find out who was driving. And I was wondering if there were any witnesses that saw it. It would have been in the Laguna, Mission Viejo area.
Shannon, they're going to figure this one out. If they have the car and they know the owner, they're going to figure out who was driving. This one, they don't worry about. They're going to catch this
They're
guy.
looking for prints, but just to speed up the process, because, again, he broke both of his arms. He's getting a rod in one and pins in both right now.
Oh, was he? Well, yeah, here you have to wear a helmet. Duh, Jim.
Yeah.
Was he wearing all that, like, gear, the
Oh,
gloves?
yeah.
Oh, good.
I've got all that at the house right now. They had to cut the jacket off him. The helmet's total. Great helmet. I advise anybody spend as much money as possible on all gear because it does save your life.
Wow. Yeah, if they have the name of the car, they're going to find that owner.
Yeah, they
Well, I
have.
know they'll
They already
find
know
the
the
owner,
owner.
but of course someone's going to deny who was driving it just to help speed up because the cop said that it could take a
Well,
while.
what's really great is that they can get the DNA evidence off the steering wheel because probably
Yeah,
that guy hit his head or his...
Right.
They're searching it for prints right now of what happens. So.
Wow, and so your boyfriend's in the hospital?
Yeah, he went into surgery at 5 o'clock
Whoa, this morning or last night?
this morning.
And they're rodding him?
Yes, in his left arm.
You're going to be amazed how great that right arm or left arm is.
I know.
It'll
I
bend and
have all
everything.
faith
It'll
in them.
beep in the security. But
Right.
rotted things, I'm for rotted things.
Little
I
extra
know,
time
I
at the
told him we
airport.
needed to go on a flight now so that he can set off the alarms. and
Yeah,
alert
I mean,
security.
I'm telling you, those titanium, I think it's titanium. I don't even know what they use anymore. But I far better than the bone.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. You should see what they do now. Have you seen hips? Oh
Yeah,
my
hips
God!
are cool.
I want a couple of hips. My hips are fine. I just want a couple because they look amazing. And then right now I can take the surgery far better than I can at 70.
Right, so,
Yeah.
beat the rush.
Yeah, exactly. I want some of those hips and those knees. My God, those knees are amazing. They bend, they jump, they do everything. So Shannon, thank God he's alive. It sounds like he's going to be okay. And where was the vicinity of this? If anybody saw it.
Laguna, Mission Viejo area. They told me where it happened, but I was more concentrated on what's going on with him right now than the street name of. So
Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll put you on hold. We'll get your number. If anybody has it, witnessed it or saw anything or suspicious, then you guys can exchange numbers and stuff.
that'd
Okay.
be great. I love you guys. I listen to you every morning on my way to work, which I'm almost there right now.
Shannon, I know, and tell your boyfriend that we'd love to hear from him after he feels better.
Oh, will do.
And
definitely.
remember, modern technology and those rods. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I know he'll be okay. It just
It
stressful.
sucks. Yeah.
It does. It sucks big time.
Well, no,
But I
what
told him
sucks
that I
right
get to
now,
get-
Shannon, is that you really like him and he's in surgery and all that stuff. You wait till I'm going to give you about 2 months into this thing, and then I want to talk to you.
I
You're
do
gonna be sick of him?
caretaking for a living, actually, so I'm used to that.
Yeah, but you haven't taken care of your boyfriend like this. In the second month, when he still can't wipe his own ass because both of his bilateral fractures,
Oh,
and it makes
no.
him like this. You guys, he's going to be
Right.
like this in spread
I
eagle,
know.
so he can't wipe his ass.
Oh, no.
No, he can't. Both arms
Oh.
are broken. The
No,
dude
no.
can't wipe his butt.
That's when you come up with, like, a invention.
Yeah, you should be on The Great
definitely.
Inventor, that TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For people with bilateral
Like
fractures.
maybe a thing you pedal that wipes, it
Oh,
spins
good,
so that you
that's a
can like
good one.
stand
Really
over and
cool.
pedal
I
and
was
sit
thinking
on.
about a backwasher with a thing on it.
That's a good one. Well, and
you
like
can't
the
use
one,
his hands.
but like the one with the push button that it just goes right into the toilet. You know that new cleaning,
Yeah.
that scrubbing
Yeah,
toilet thing,
right.
and you just push the button. Yeah.
would be great to have.
Or something that's hooked to his head so he can bob up and down and it's a string down his back. You know?
Up and down like a...
Or like, you know, they call them camelbacks, those things you get for your bike that you ride a drink out of with the tube. Maybe he just puts one of those on upside down. Like a portable
rinses?
bidet. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Shannon, there's no bad ideas on this Friday. Or a little car wash for his ass.
Yeah,
like you
that's
said kind of
really
before.
great.
But a shoe cleaner, shoe shiner,
Oh, nice.
but only raised up.
Hit the button.
Right.
Yeah, you just,
Has a splatter shield.
All right, Shannon, hold on the line because I think she's the first call of the day.
Yay! And you know what she gets? She
What?
gets a big old DVD pack featuring Grey's Anatomy Season 1, now on DVD. Experience all the excitement of
gonna
the
need
show's
it.
sensational
That'll
first
give him
season.
something to do while he's home.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's brought to you by Singular Wireless, raising the bar. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Yay.
Shannon. Tell your boyfriend we
Bye.
hope he gets better, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Friday!
Yay!
I feel like we should have some, and we're giving away that Hawaiian trip, right?
Yes.
Jack, I have the proper yes.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Today we give away a trip to Hawaii to see you two in concert. Do we get to do we get to draw the name?
I don't know. That's a fair
We'll get
question.
to the bottom of this with promotion genius Alf.
You don't
As
know
soon as he
either.
gets here.
Why are we can tell them the truth
That we don't know as usual around here.
Yeah, we can tell them. They know that we don't.
That's why I've stepped up and become team player. I'm doing everything around here now.
In the blue rain,
In the
Nice.
whatever
Does it start off in the wine?
makes me happy.
Makes me good. Or fine.
Fine.
Oh, no, it says on the winner sheet today, find out with Bradley.
Hey!
You know what they're going to do then? They're going to qualify more people on our show today and Lara Scott, and so more people have a
Well,
chance
then
to
that's good. All right, then I'm not bitter
win.
yet.
The winning never ends.
You know, as long as you made it good, I'm not pissed.
Bradley. It's not home.
Yes. I'm gonna write a signature Burbank song, so when I'm like 60, I can do like a dinner show in Burbank
Oh,
and like
Jack,
live
why
out my
don't
days,
you?
you know? Makes me feel fine.
Makes me feel fine.
You always think this song's about Hawaii, but it's about getting drunk.
It is?
Yeah,
What do you do in Hawaii? You get drunk.
it's tiny bubbles in his wine, makes him feel
I
fine.
thought it was like dolphin bubbles. Or clam bubbles. You know, shell bubbles.
Yeah, no, it's, I get what you're saying.
Oh, Tiny Bubbles could be yours with Bradley. Today, this afternoon, he's going to give away that first trip to Hawaii to see you two.
And we don't know why Bradley got it either.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I know what we could do here since we're
What?
disgruntled employees. Okay. So the other day, and this is early, so they don't know. The other day, we're playing this promo. They call them promos here at the Radio Ranch, where this guy sounded like a doofus. You guys, he was like, "I listen to Star."
You're doing a good job.
Here, let's just play it.
Oh,
you
the
can hear
original
it.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that your reenactment
No.
isn't really close.
Okay, go ahead.
I think you guys are doing a good job. You're leaving the other stations out in the cold for me. I don't really listen to them anymore. Keep up the great job.
So we went off. Imagine that. On that. We were like, what are they doing? That guy sounds like a dork, you know? It doesn't represent, I don't think, I hope not, you guys are listening. And we were just ashamed. And so they told us that we're always a problem and we're not part of the
Well,
solution.
we complain a lot and we don't, necessarily help.
Right. So we submitted our help. Did we not? We submitted some some
well,
help.
I figure, and here's what happened. The guy that does those things isn't here anymore. He's not
Mm-hmm.
physically in the building. So I listened to what he did and figured he needed help. He's probably, just swamped.
Right.
He's probably doing multiple radio stations.
Right.
So I decided to take it along the line of his work and just do similar stuff to help him out.
So Stench wrote these, and we submitted them with my love, Jack's love. We all thought they were really, really great,
Yeah.
and because they keep saying that we're part of the problem and not solution, so we wanted to give them some solutions. And so if you can just play a couple of them. Sure. Yeah, here's one.
Star 98.7 is listening. And this is what you've been telling us.
98.7 in my favorite station. It's funny and you got variety.
Speak up
Love it.
and make a difference.
Love it.
Star Variety Line 866-987.
Wow.
Love it.
Okay.
Love
He
it.
sounded a lot like that last guy, didn't he?
He sounded just like that guy. I don't know why we can't play that one if we can play the other one.
Well, they didn't like that one.
All right, try this one.
Star 98.7 is listening. And this is what you've been telling us.
Oh my God, I listen to Star all day long at work. I listen all day, like 8 hours, all 8 hours that I'm there at work. But that's only because my boss won't let me listen to Power.
Speak up
I think
and
that
make
says a
a
lot.
difference. The Star Variety Line.
She didn't even use the word probably.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she just came out and said it.
Oh, I think there's another one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Star 98.7 is listening. And this is what you've been telling us.
Yeah, like Star is totally cool, and I listen every time Ryan Seacrest is playing commercials.
Speak up and make a
That
difference.
is.
I think they're better than the
Yeah,
ones
it's
that are
cutting
real
edge.
because they don't say probably.
Yeah, I mean, these people are committed to listening to Star.
So we'll be playing those throughout the morning. I think they're fabulous, and I'm sorry that they don't like them because they said that they didn't like them.
Yeah.
And that we were making a mockery or something. I don't know. Did they use the
see
word
that.
mockery?
Yeah, I don't see that at all.
Do you guys see mockery? I see no mockery. I see positive. We are now part of the solution. They wanted part of the solution. We gave them part of the solution.
Yeah, we'll help.
And I helped. All right. All of you that were holding, I'm so sorry, but I just had to do that because I really think that they got us all wrong. We are helpers. We're helpers. We're Santa's helpers. We're Jesus's helpers. We were ambassadors of goodwill.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. They don't see that. They're blind. All right, anyway, so I know that y'all have been holding. I promise you, it's open phones of the world at 1-800-STAR-987, and we'll just go them in the order in which they were received. So
Very
nobody
nice.
has to wait any longer when we come back. Jack, we got to turn around.
Yeah, you are in trouble.
We are in trouble. I got to turn around. I can't go up to Big Bear.
We just saw Eric Spillman on the phone. He was on the phone on TV because the satellite wouldn't work because the weather's bad.
Okay, was he wearing a hard hat?
No,
No, that's
that's
Bill.
Bill.
You're fine.
They said the snow level is going to drop to 1,500 feet. Now, the Burbank Hills here are about 2,000 feet, which means the Burbank Hills would get a dusting of snow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's screwed. I'm telling you, I heard on the news this morning it was already snowing there, and by noon it's only going to get worse.
In Ontario, there was a little bit of hail and stuff.
They said they could get over 18 inches of snow up there this weekend.
I'm going to have to do the show on Monday by the phone, aren't I?
Yeah, you'll be, or live from K-Bear or whatever that station is up there, the Frog or wherever the hell it is.
This is a bad idea. I don't want to get stranded up there.
Oh, come on. They have a great Kmart. I was there last weekend. You go do some shopping.
I don't want to get stranded. We're all going to die. I mean, like, they're showing people dying.
Oh, they're saying it's going to be bad. They didn't show people dying, but they showed, like,
Ooh,
blizzard-like
storm
conditions.
yesterday that had baseball-sized hail. It was
yeah.
in Oklahoma or something.
No.
People got pounded.
That'd kill you if you got hit by a
No,
baseball of
that
ice.
wouldn't. And then up where your cabin is, where's that cabin that y'all...
Well, that's out the Grapevine area, which is already snowing. And today, earlier during like early morning hours, CHP was running escorts over
yeah, or
the
the Grapevine.
They showed
Bad.
Fraser Park.
Bakersfield was
Yeah.
bad. Oh,
Oh,
hell.
by the way, it gets cold. And last time I was in Bakersfield, it was like 30. It's
They
cold
said-
as hell in
They
Bakersfield
said it's not
sometimes.
even, it just only begun.
Right, and they said Sunday night in the valley below freezing.
Yeah. So cover your shrubs. I don't
Bring
know.
the dog in.
Bring the dog in, cover your rose plants.
Put a hat on the baby.
All right, yeah, this is not good. I'm worried. They make you worried. News is great at making you worried.
Yeah, they are.
Like, I was just going to go to Big Bear. Last year, it blizzarded all the time. I drove up there by myself. I had no qualms, no problem.
Right.
Jack's like, look at that. You should probably take, like, water and snacks
Yeah, in case you get trapped.
in your car. No kidding. And I'm a pregnant girl. I eat things.
You know, you want to feel better? We should call Krisky because he'll tell you how bad it is, and that's always the curse. It'll be sunny and 80.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
know?
okay.
Oh, you're going to make Krisky right, Jack. You're so welcome.
Make him right.
He's got to be right this time.
I heard it from other people than Krisky, so it's going to happen.
It's crazy. We're all going to die, you guys. Oh, my God. Ah! Oh, no, I don't have snow chains. Okay, here is Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm going to die in
and
a
you
blizzard.
mocked me for going to tirechains.com.
I did mock you, Jack, and now I don't have any chains. I'm going to have to push my truck. I'm going to be pregnant pushing a truck.
Oh. Your boyfriend will be sitting at the wheel.
Yeah, he's already up there.
Oh, he already left?
He already left without me. I have to drive by myself because he
Take
hates
Monica
me.
or Alina.
Is he up there?
Because nothing better than being trapped with Alina.
He's on his way. And she's just bitching about
Bloody
everything.
hell. So cold.
And she gets car sick.
Oh, my wife gets car sick.
Road. It's snowing so
It's
hard.
such a pain in the ass to travel with people that get car sick.
If you ever see somebody going 20 miles per hour up the hill to Big Bear, that's me because my wife gets so car sick. She wears those wristbands and bitches at me for an hour and a half.
She does?
Oh, my God. You're going too fast.
Honey?
Yeah.
Are you almost there?
Almost.
Uh-oh.
We're going to die.
No, we won't die.
It's snowing like hell.
18 inches, that means we're going to get 4.
See, he's with me. Don't believe him.
I mean, come on, this is from a city. When it rains, it's the top story in the news. Give me a break.
But, honey, I watched the news and it says we're going to die.
Blah, 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 blah.
And I don't have chains for the Hummer.
You don't need them. You're a badass. You don't need them.
She's pregnant.
I'm pregnant. I'm going to have to push that truck.
No, you won't. That thing has good tires on it. You'll be fine.
He's just giving me the verbal pat.
He is.
When it's out, gas it.
I'll have chains on my truck. I'll come get you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He's
there you
covered.
go. Yeah, he's not worried about him.
No, No, Jack, it's like you live my life.
He has a bag full of breakfast burritos and chains. He could be up there for weeks stuck in that truck.
I don't think they make chains big enough for your truck.
I bet they do.
They make them for semis. I saw a semi chaining up last weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
How come he agrees with you all the time and he never agrees? Like, if he's wrong, he'll say, oh, yeah, okay. But with me, there's a battle. No, I've never seen Hummers with him. No. And then it'd be a whole thing. All right, hey, honey. Don't die, okay?
Okay.
All right. Is Paul with you?
No. He's planning on driving his car up. I'm going to give him a call and tell him that's probably not a good idea.
Oh, but your wife can roll right up.
Yeah.
No chains.
Yeah.
Unborn baby, good luck.
Yeah. Woman pregnant, fine, you're a badass. Guy with car, an adult, you know. I'm worried about
Stay
him.
home.
Leave the Camry at home, dude. It's not worth it.
I'm glad you're more worried about Paul than me. God. Hello?
Oh,
Yeah.
he drove off a cliff.
No, he did that whole thing. Oh, I can't
cut
hear her.
out.
Yeah. Her.
Oops. Here's a fight I don't want. Breaking up.
Isn't that sad? He's more worried about his buddy?
Yeah, that is sad. That made me sad.
That's pretty funny.
Jeez. Funny to who?
Where was
Jack and I.
the honey, don't come up? You know what? It's not worth the risk.
Exactly. You're 7 months pregnant. You know what? You don't want to get caught in the... What if the traffic comes to a halt and you're stuck on the road for 8 hours?
Right.
I'll take some pictures and email them to you. Just go home.
Yeah, like, but Paul, I'm going to tell him it's not a good idea. It's crazy
I
up
gotta
here.
go, Jamie. I gotta call my buddy and tell him not to come. It's too dangerous. But I'll see you at noon.
Yeah, instead you'll get nar air when you go off the side of the road.
Oh, summers really fly. God, you see it now. Good, I'm glad. Finally, I get some sympathy from you guys.
God, I'm gonna die.
Sarah?
Yes.
Hi, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you calling about? Sorry about that.
Well, I just broke up with my fiance because he was cheating on me with 5 different girls.
Wow.
He's an
Engaged
overachiever.
to another one.
What?
Engaged to another one and married to another.
Wow. He's like Dr. Phil material, or Springer, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a Springer show.
Yeah, he was married and engaged and then bopping 3 others.
Yeah, and one was 15.
Ooh.
Oh, added bonus.
Creepy guy.
So now not only do I feel bad, I feel sick.
Yeah, you feel dirty. You might want to scrub.
I did.
So you had no idea about any of this?
No,
Here, I'm worried about
I
myself
noticed
and
that
flying off a hill.
few times he didn't come around, and I had to figure out what was going on. And his best friend's girlfriend called me and said, "Hey, Sarah, heads up, he's cheating on you."
Wow, he's not only cheating on you, he's married.
And engaged.
Yeah, they've been separated since 2001. He won't give her a divorce.
And so, did you confront him?
Yeah, with
How
a
does this
bunch
guy
of
have that
people.
much time?
I don't
I don't
know.
have time for the one wife I have.
Does he have a job?
Yeah, he's a Marine.
Wow, well, the Marines.
Oh.
Yeah, they're crazy bastards.
Yeah, done.
No, I mean they're good guys. It's just that they're crazy. You know, they need some women's.
They're dedicated to a cause. And
Yeah.
women apparently one of them.
Maybe he has that post-traumatic stress syndrome and he doesn't even realize he's married to all
That
these
could
women.
be it. Yeah. What about that? Maybe he's stressed out.
No.
Oh.
No,
He
no,
didn't
no,
even
no,
go
no.
to war, Jack.
He's reserved.
He's in the office pool.
His family takes care of him quite well.
All right. Well, hold on, Sarah, because you're a whole thing. You're like she's a project this morning.
Yeah, she is.
Ross. Ross.
No.
Turn your radio off.
Ross.
No. He's reserved.
Ross!
Micah, will you talk to your people?
In 16 seconds when Ross hears us saying hello.
Bobby, you have a skin disorder?
Yeah, I have a skin disorder called psoriasis.
Oh, yeah, that's that
Yeah.
itchy red crap.
Yeah.
Gets all crusty.
Basically, yeah, it's just skin cells that grow on top of each other.
Yeah, that looks uncomfortable.
It's not. It's really. I've been living with it all my life. It's not uncomfortable.
Have you tried Gold Bomb?
Your
It does-
baby
none
gold
of that-
bomb or whatever.
None of that works. And in the wintertime when it's cold like this, it gets worse. So yesterday, I was supposed to go to this, really fancy day spa. It's supposed to be for only nails, get a pedicure and a manicure.
Isn't psoriasis contagious?
No, it's not contagious.
Okay, good, because I don't
This
know if
is
I
a
want to put
weird
my...
reason to call.
I just don't know if I want to put my feet in the same bucket.
Right.
Well, that was the whole thing. It's not contagious, and if you're a licensed place, you know that.
Oh.
But this woman at this fancy, famous, supposed to be, I just moved to this area, and everybody's like, oh, you got to go here. It's really
Where
great.
is it?
The Nail Forum in Northridge.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, you have to go, you have to go.
Wow, there's something fancy in Northridge?
Yes, Jack.
I went to
Yeah.
school
They're
there.
not known just for the earthquakes.
Earthquakes? Yeah.
I think there's a macaroni grill there. It's pretty fancy.
What's it called? Fancy Nail Salon?
It's called the Nail Forum.
Oh, the Nail Forum.
Oh.
And I guess they're like the big chain. There's like 4 other stores in the Los Angeles area.
Because you were all scaly and red, they said, don't put your feet in our bucket.
No, they actually embarrassed me in front of a group of women saying that unless I had a doctor's note.
You know what? Good for them. Okay, this is bad.
Good for
This
them.
sounds bad. But if I'm the lady coming in there next and they don't know exactly what you have, I'm good with that. They're just looking out for the health of the other customers. Good for them.
I know. I see both sides. Like,
I
if
know.
I had the nail forum, I would
Yeah.
probably do the same thing.
And you know it's not contagious and you don't want attention called to it. I feel bad for her that she was like shamed in front of those other people. But you got to kind of appreciate that they're looking out for the other people because they're not sure what it is. They're not doctors.
Here, I'm going to help her. Bobby?
Yes.
Okay, in their defense, if you owned a nail forum and you saw a woman all scaly and broken out red and itchy and all that stuff, you'd probably say, if you didn't have the knowledge about psoriasis, which you do, unfortunately, but you didn't have the knowledge. It's out of ignorance, okay? But you would probably do it too. You go, dude, don't put your feet in my bucket.
Yeah, they're not
and
doctors.
don't get me wrong. I agree with you guys. But here's my problem with it.
Okay.
If you're a licensed esthetician,
Esthetician.
you know about these things. Because I ended up going to somewhere else, and they knew what it was because they were licensed.
Was it called You Pick Color? They don't
Yeah,
care.
you pick color. They don't care what kind of
Anything
fungi.
for your $15.
And now, ladies and germs, what you've been waiting for. Just off a 2-week stint at Helen's Trailer Park and Bar. Coming to you from Southern Illinois, where the Hoot Owls rape the chickens and no one cares. That's right, he kids because he loves. It's Bob White.
Oh, yeah. Bob White, company hour of power. Wonder if he's home.
Where's
He wasn't
Bob?
home last week. Are you eating, Jack?
No, I'm
Hi,
done.
Dad.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
How are you, Dad?
I am peachy dandy.
Oh, I just wanted to tell you, I just got a little email right here. Let me just read it to you. It said, hey, Jamie, I know this is crazy, but a long time ago, your dad gave out a recipe for chicken, and I can't remember what it was. Could you have him repeat it? Yeah, I don't remember
It was
either.
Bob's Milk
Not
Barbecue
the
Chicken.
Yeah, not the beer can chicken, but the buttermilk chicken or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't it you just soak it in buttermilk?
Well, no, you start off by soaking the chicken in salt water and
sounds
buttermilk.
Oh,
Salty buttermilk, okay?
all right, yeah.
The
Okay.
idea is it makes the meat very sweet and tender.
Oh, so tender.
I like
And
sweet
tender.
and tender.
Buttermilk is a tenderizer.
Oh, all right.
And it is exquisite. It's very simple. You just submerge it in the buttermilk overnight, salty buttermilk, And in the morning, you just rinse
Fry
it
up
off
your chicken?
Yeah, and you got your chicken ready. It's so good you don't have to cook it.
Oh, wow, yeah. Butter and milk raw chicken.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
tell the people; they'll believe it.
I want, at Helen's.
Yes.
Which is just a short ways from me. It's right off. In fact, it's right off Prison Road, which is the real name of the road there.
Yeah, that big old Menard penitentiary.
No.
Wait, what?
It's the one that had John Gotti in it.
Isn't that
Federal
Menard?
Prison, Marion Federal Prison.
I thought they called that Menard.
No. Menard is up by Chester, Illinois.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're way.
You got a federal prison right there?
Yeah, it's right out my back door, about 5 miles away.
Those are bad guys.
Remember when we were little? Well, you weren't little. But remember when I was little and they put out, don't pick up hitchhikers because somebody would escape?
Oh.
And we'd have to lock our doors for the first time ever.
That happened only once or twice. It's under constant lockdown.
I know, but it's still really scary as a kid.
John Gotti resided, and Pete Rose.
Yeah,
About 5
people
miles
stole
from here,
Pete
nice
Rose's stuff.
guys. But at any rate, Helen's.
Yeah?
And it's right at the end of Prison Road. That's the name of the road.
Oh,
Prison
right,
Road.
yeah, we just discussed.
Okay. They have talking about food, they have an Oriental chef cooking in there part-time, cooking.
Helen's Trailer Park and Bar?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
And they had a dish, a Hassenpfeffer pot pie. It was exquisite.
Pepper pot pie, Jack.
Yeah, it is really good. And I said I want to compliment the chef on this.
Right.
Had peas in it and creamy, good, flaky crust. The meat was so tender and white and sweet. So I went and I told him, I said, "Geez, this is great. How do you do it?" He said, "Very easy." He says, "I use nothing but finest ingredients." And I said, "Wow, how do you get such great meat?" He says, "It's easy." He says, you step out to the back, where they have the dumpster and they burn the trash here.
I feel like dead dog
and he
coming on.
says, I call the meat. I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "Watch." And he pinches his nose and cups his hands like a little megaphone. He says, "Here, kitty, 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 kitty."
Yeah, I didn't know if we were going dog or cat.
Right. No, it's the
so
other white meat.
we were going cat, Jack. We were going cat.
Okay, it was cat.
Yeah,
It was cat, and I thought we were going dog, but we went with the cat. Yeah.
It's a way to mix it up.
Yeah, it really is because if he would have been crazy, it would have been gerbils.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Hey, Dad.
Yo.
You been locked in that cabin a little too long, have you?
Yes, I have been.
Bob, where were you last week when we called you?
I was out working with hospice.
I was. I got to make up something here.
Yeah, quick.
Because God knows I'm not going to say I was sleeping in.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. I was gone.
I was very busy, Jack.
Chopping down a tree.
Yeah, I was killing animals.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rain. The lake is flooding the dock.
Oh, you have? You've had a lot of rain?
Oh, boy. We got 7 inches the other night.
Oh, crazy.
So, yeah.
Are you still with Nashville Nelly?
Yeah.
Yeah. And are you still excited to be with Nashville Nelly?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it sounds like it's wavering.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel like he's lost that love and feeling.
Oh, no,
Today's
no.
blog.
She's a very nice. I see her about once every 2 or 3 weeks.
What happened? You guys used to see each other every weekend.
And it worked out great, and now it's better. But it's terrific because if you see each other too often, you get bored,
Well, you saw each other only every weekend.
Yeah, well, now it's just right. If spring is coming on, the young man's fancy turns to fishing.
Right, and you're coming out here for Easter. We're gonna set Bob up with a harem of women.
Yeah.
Who? No, I'm bringing Nashville.
Oh,
Nelly
Jesus,
with me.
Dad, why?
Don't bring sand to the beach, Bob.
Yeah, don't bring sand to the beach.
I know what you fixed me up with before,
I got you that movie star.
This is Cloris Leachman.
Yeah, Cloris Leachman.
She was a very nice lady at the gas pump.
Yeah.
Gas pump date, the ultimate. I'll tell you, that was great.
Well, I know, and she wanted a piece of the bob.
I know, and she couldn't have it.
I know. Well, Dad, I think Stench just said it best. Don't bring sand to the beach.
Yep.
Don't bring sand to the beach.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. You're stifling your actions when you bring her with you.
I see. And, of course, He's my mentor, my perfect example.
Oh, no, Bob, I'm an idiot. I bring sand to the beach. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Stench looks up to you and wants your life, and so you're letting him down.
Speaking of life, Jamie.
Yes, Dad.
How are you doing with your tummy?
Oh, it is a full pull.
Is it getting bigger and better?
A half an inch every week.
Whoa. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I only have half foot to go.
Can you still flatulate?
I can't really do anything. I just sit around and bitch at people.
Really?
Yeah,
Just
I'm really
like
good
before,
at that.
Huh? Except now you're
Now
larger.
I'm just bigger. Yeah, so
Oh,
it has
okay.
like more force.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Larger object
and,
handling.
and what again was the
So I got this really loving call from my boyfriend. I thought he was going to call and say, hey, you know what? It's really treacherous up here in Big Bear. And, I know you're 7 months pregnant. It's not safe for you to drive alone and all that stuff. And I was thinking about, turn around, honey, and don't come up here. And,
snowing like hell.
Yes, and I want you to be safe, and I'm worried about you. I can't believe you gave my last name out on the air. What are you thinking? So, see, now I want to take this to the next level.
Oh, no. Give out like a cell phone number or something?
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
No, I want to go like, I'm not going to Big Bear.
Oh, you're
Like,
looking for an out?
Yeah, like I want to do the next thing. Like,
Okay.
fine, I'm not going.
Okay. I didn't know which way you were taking
If you
it.
care more about yourself than you do if I'm driving up in a freaking torrential
snowstorm.
Right,
Yeah.
thank you for
A
your
blizzard.
help. Blizzard, then I'm not going. Should I do that, Jack? Thoughts?
No.
Come on, you were upset for me.
Oh, you mean, do you really not want to go? Yeah, then you
No,
sat
I
here.
want to go.
Oh, I
but
thought.
I want to be mad.
Well, no, you can go up there and make his life hell. You're going to be stuck in a cabin together anyway. You might as well torture him.
But you were with me. You think he was out of line.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you.
Man, if you want out, then use this. I'm saying, I didn't think you wanted out.
God, I just want someone to take care of me, Jack. That's it. I just want some sympathy and somebody to take care of me.
Can you
That's
stop
it.
by and pick up his buddy on the way because it's too dangerous for
Yeah,
him?
exactly. See, he cares more about his goddamn friend than he does.
That was a pretty funny one.
I'm like, honey, I just like to seek some compassion. You know what he did last night? He's like, I said, my stomach really can't grow anymore. I mean, I really feel like I'm
no.
expanded out. Totally feel like I'm expanded
What
out.
did he say?
Well, I was reading, and you're going to grow a half inch every 2 weeks, so that's a half a foot. You want me to go get the ruler and show you how big that is?
Oh.
Damn. Oh. Damn.
Were you guys like this to your wives?
I don't remember saying that.
I could guarantee I was.
You want me to show you how big? And then last night I'm hungry. He's like, we have food in the house. I'm pregnant. I get what I want. When does that kick in?
Oh, it should have already kicked in. I
It's
told
never
you the
kicked in.
crazy stuff my wife would request.
He told me I had to eat something from home.
Oh, no. That doesn't fly.
Yeah, and I would get mad too. My wife would wake up in the middle of the night and go like 2 o'clock in the morning and go into the kitchen and get granola bars. And I would be sleeping and I would just hear in the bed next to me. And I'd be like, "Shut up! Go eat in the other room."
All right. Anyway, drama off the air. But I bring you guys into it. I really should. All right. Anyway, we are talking about everything from skin conditions. Bobby
Yep.
Sue. She has that eczema, and over at the nail salon, they told her not to put her feet in the bucket.
Right.
And we thought that was kind of good of the nail salon, but a lot of people are calling about that one. Sarah is a whole project. She's been dating this guy. She really liked him a lot, and then all of a sudden she found out he was married, engaged, and had 3 other bitches on the side. So there we go. That's what we're talking about this morning.
Right.
As our open phones of the world continues. Here is Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hey, how you guys doing?
I'm
Oh, we're all over the place, but that's why I like Fridays.
Yeah, you guys rule.
We got psoriasis and polygamy.
Yeah, well, well, I gotta just ask Sarah, why hasn't she called the cops on this?
You want to talk to her?
Sure.
Okay, because she's still here with us. Sarah, Nancy wants to talk to you.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
I did. I called a detective. They have never called me back. I've called the Marine Corps, and they've never called me back, and he was supposed to be shipped out Thursday.
Oh, wow.
I have a question, though. What has he done illegal?
The 15-year-old.
Oh, the 50. I forgot about the
yeah.
underage. We left that one out of the equation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
I was just thinking about the engaged and married.
You forgot pedophile.
Yeah, exactly.
Pedophile, psoriasis, and polygamy is today's show, Jack.
3 Ps.
Right. And nobody called you back, so you make that one phone call pretty much done.
No, I'm not done.
Mm-hmm.
I've put in another call. She has my cell phone number. The detective needs to call me back because he's still talking to the 15-year-old because the 15-year-old calls me now.
What does she say?
That she's in love with him, and he tells her that he loves her, and they're going to get together and have a future when he gets back.
What's this 15-year-old's dad do?
Yeah. You know what? I don't
exactly.
know her parents. I'm trying to find her parents because as soon as I find her parents, I know they're not going to be happy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
That's a good point.
If she was my daughter, I would kill him, but you know.
But we're not suggesting that.
We're not suggesting that, but I would like to see the dad at least maybe confront him, rough him up a little bit.
Yeah, but he's getting shipped out, right? Isn't he gone?
He's already gone. But before he went, I did slug him a few times.
Oh,
that's
this
nice.
story isn't it? Yeah. It's a happy day today, folks, isn't it? I slugged him. All right. We have all kinds of phone calls. I mean, as you can see, we got polygamy,
pedophiles, psoriasis.
But way better than the bestiality show yesterday, I think. Don't you?
Better.
Yeah, a step above.
Happier.
My God. Yes.
It's still early.
All right, Josh Duhamel is coming up. We're actually waiting for him. And I know this is a weird request, and we have, an $8 billion radio station. But if the neighbor of Tommy Lee is listening to this show this morning, remember she was listening the other day, and we had her go over to Tommy Lee's
and knock
house?
on the door,
Yeah, because his people can't seem to get a hold of him. If the neighbor of Tommy Lee is listening, could you please go over and get Tommy Lee? We'll wait with you on the phone because we need to talk to him on whether he hit on Josh's girlfriend, Fergie, from the Black Eyed Peas. Because I have a picture. I have a picture from In Touch magazine, February 27, 2006, where it says Tommy didn't manage to get Fergie's number, but he did leave the club with 5 local girls. But there's a whole thing. Tommy Lee tries to make a move on Fergie.
But don't you think Tommy Lee just goes at any really good-looking girl? He's Tommy.
Tommy Lee hit a Super Bowl party at some place and hit on Black Eyed Peas singer Fergie in the club's VIP room, even though she was with members of boyfriend Josh Duhamel's family, including his sister. Tommy was totally hitting on her, and it was clearly making Fergie uncomfortable. Quick thinking, Fergie grabbed her assistant and had her sit between her and Tommy.
The thing is, we love Tommy. Tommy's a cool guy, but Josh is just pretty.
Yeah.
That's a good-looking man.
But it could be it's all just rumor. So,
Right.
if that neighbor can just clear it up with Tommy.
Yeah. They could have been exchanging recipes.
Tabloid
Exactly. Exactly. They could have been friends.
Right.
From, they're all artists.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just talking about some licks.
Hooks and,
and
beats.
How does it, and by the way, Josh has stood us up once before. If he stands us up again,
we're going to kill him.
Because they said he will be here at 7:20. Now,
you know what, though, too? James Caan we've had on twice. Way bigger star on Las Vegas and never stands us up.
No.
So they said to me, I go, well, I don't want to have him on again because he stiffed us last time, and he's really bad at keeping appointments, and he can't keep an appointment, and he shouldn't book this stuff if he can't follow through. Yeah. I mean, it's just not professional,
They usually sway a couple minutes here or there, but, not just flat out forget you.
7:20 right now.
Yeah.
He's got 24 seconds.
Almost 21.
I'm good all the way up to like 7:22.
Wow, you're a giving individual.
I am.
Even though last time he screwed us over?
I'm a giver.
Even though last time he screwed us over, you're okay with that?
I'll give him 7:22
okay,
before we
all
start
right,
hitting.
fine, whatever. All right, in the meantime, as we stall for 7:22 to arrive, I would love for you all to take a momento to hear the David Hasselhoff, as you know him from Baywatch. He played what?
Michael Knight.
Mitch.
He didn't play Michael Knight.
Mitch.
Oh, he was Mitch. You're right.
You know him as Mitch from Baywatch. Then you know him as.
I thought you were talking about the other show. I only know him as one character.
Then you know him as Michael Knight on Knight Rider.
Right.
Or in Germany, you know him as superstar singer.
Right. He's a superstar singer. Well, he's been married for a very long time. It's been going really well. And this son of a bitch is calling now.
Oh, it's 7:21. We got him. That's good.
Yeah, he had 20 seconds
He
to
made
be
it
in
in
the
the grace
Stench window.
period.
All right, fine. But
God.
watch. They're going to type and they're going to go, he's not here yet. Now I'm setting up the whole 911 tapes.
I know. Stand by for the 911 tapes because they are
Is this
excellent.
uncomfortable for anybody but me? Is he on now?
Yes, he's there.
I won't believe it until he's actually here. Josh?
Apology, don't I?
Yes, you.
I am so sorry. I completely forgot that I had these radio interviews last week.
Oh,
and
really?
That's the honest to God truth.
How do you forget a whole slew of them?
Because I didn't know. I just completely forgot that I had all of them. I just forgot.
You know who we've had on a buttload of times?
James Conn.
Yeah.
James Conn. On all the time. Love him. He's on all the... And he never misses a beat.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I apologize. You know how I heard? You know how I heard about this?
How?
You know what made me realize that I forgot? I didn't even know until I got to work. The guy who one of the guys that I work with at work is like, dude, were you supposed to be on the radio this morning? I was like, oh,
shoot.
and he says, I was listening to Star 98, and they were like waiting for you to come on the radio. And I was like, oh my God, I'm the biggest a-hole.
You know, as long as you acknowledge your a-holiness, now we're okay with you.
I sincerely apologize.
Wow, because we were, you know,
it was not intentional.
We conclude that you were on drugs, you know, like you couldn't hold an appointment, you know, that kind of guy.
I kind of like that it didn't put a ban on good-looking men on this show.
Yeah, exactly. Because
that's why you had me.
James never lets us down.
Yeah, never. James, he calls 15 minutes early even.
Yeah,
he's on hold.
He's on hold listening to the show because he enjoys it so much.
I was fully expecting this.
I'm glad that Tommy Lee hit on your girlfriend.
Oh, hey!
Wow. Me too.
All right, so here is the deal. We love this show, Las Vegas. I have to tell you, especially since y'all fired Lara Flame because that girl is a psycho bitch, and I hate her guts.
Come on, I love Lara.
Yeah, okay. Do you like what she takes into her body? It makes her a little nutty.
What she what into her body?
Well, okay, we were at this party, and she was totally normal for about 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden she, like, something tripped in her, I don't know what, or something started to melt like a caplet.
Yeah.
And, and she started licking people, and then she told me how she owns every television station or every
TV show, and you'll never work in this town again.
I'll never work here because she owns all the programming, and she's a superstar. And then she started licking our boss.
Yes.
She's out of her mind. That's why I love her. Because she doesn't care.
She doesn't care. I think she cares, but I don't think she knows she's licking people.
Yeah, she didn't know she was licking people.
Yeah, you're probably right. She probably doesn't know.
She was on all fours, crawling around in the green room and then licking people like she was a cat.
She owes me a bottle of vodka, too.
She drank it.
Yeah.
She freebased it.
Lock your dressing room.
So I love this show because every time I'd be like, dude, how is that girl working? Because she's nutty. But anyway, y'all blew her up or you got rid of her. She sold off her half.
So tell me, I want to hear, what did you think? Did you see the episode where she blew off the roof?
Oh, yeah, you know, I didn't see her blow.
What did you think about that?
I didn't know she blew up. The last time I saw her, she was in a fight with James, and they were on his property, and they were discussing whether or not that she was going to come back. And then there was this whole thing about you thought she stole that big jewelry thing, and that was, and then she did. And then I was like, yes, she did, dude. She's drunk.
If she didn't in the script, she did in real life.
Well, the reason I ask is because it was kind of a touchy subject with all of us at work. We all felt like it was way too much, and it was like, but at the same time, we kind of got the reason for it. We thought that it was just sort of.
So what?
Like,
you just really blew her up?
No, not blew her up. Blew her off the roof. Blew her off the roof. Blew off the roof. Literally blew off the roof. We had like a cord attached to her. All of a sudden, this gust of wind came up and just like yanked her off the roof.
Oh, that's awesome! I missed that one.
You know, and it was, and
I have you guys loaded in my TiVo, and I can't believe I missed her blown off the roof. I would have cheered.
Well,
that's so realistic too, because she could blow away in a strong gust of wind.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of the joke, you know. But it was.
Producers hate her too.
It was.
Nervous laughter.
The producers loved her. They really
yeah,
did.
Right. Did they at least feed her before they blew her off?
We have to embrace these kind of women. There's very few women like this in the world. I think
what
you're one of them,
intaking of drugs,
meltdown liquors,
meltdown.
I have no comment on that. All I'm talking about is I think that she's a unique
said alleged.
woman.
See, women that don't eat that are on something. That's unique to you.
No. That's not what I'm sorry.
This is Hollywood. There's plenty of them.
Well, I never see really, really skinny women that might be doped up. That's crazy. We need to embrace them.
Plus, I'm at the strip club.
You're right, Josh. I'm wrong.
I'm just talking about the crazy Hollywood starlet part of it, all right?
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. My apologies.
No. I'm done.
You're done defending.
I'm not gonna win. I'm obviously not going to win this battle.
No.
Let's move on.
Okay. All right. So anyway, you blew her off the roof, and then and it was kind of a play on things. I'm assuming.
Literally.
It was. Yes. I think that was the intention, but it was just so sort of out of nowhere that people were really taken aback by it on the show, and some people liked it, some people hated it, and it turned a lot of people off.
Was she sad to be blown off the roof? Because if she was, it makes me happy.
She had a lot of fun on the show. She did. She had a lot of fun. You know?
Yeah. All right. Well, it's now she's gone, but I just have to tell you, Monica Medina, everybody. Monica Medina is what does Monica do here?
Assistant producer.
Yes. She's assistant producer. Go ahead. You can talk to Josh.
Hi, Josh. I just have to tell you that I saw that scene. It was the best thing ever.
Monica.
And it was great because Josh was having a huge fight with her on the roof.
Oh, you killed her.
And everybody thought he killed her. Everybody thought he pushed her off the roof.
Oh,
but
Josh.
It was fantastic when she just because she was wearing this dress and when she lifted her arms, it created like the wind just came and picked her up and just threw her off the roof. And I laughed out loud.
Monica Medina, everybody! With her play-by-play of Lara, whatever, flying out the building.
And Josh, you played Danny, right? And Danny's the head of security at the hotel.
Yeah, and he's
sir.
sexy.
He is a good-looking guy.
How come you don't take off your shirt more?
Yeah, well,
it just seems like they'd make you more tokeny, because right now you're like serious actor guy.
Maybe sports coat with no shirt. Walking around the casino.
Yeah, what about that? Sports coat, no shirt.
Sports coat, no, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
I mean, they have those girls, scantily clad. They look great, and they have you in heavy starch.
Well, that's because, I'm a professional. I'm a professional man.
Yes, you are. Now, we also all know that you're dating Fergie.
I'm going to be naked next week. I'm going to be naked next week, actually, with Molly.
Oh, you are? Are you getting the hot tub?
I get to go through that again.
Oh, yeah.
You guys get naked in those scenes for real?
As naked as they'll let me get.
Wow.
It's Molly, for Christ's sake.
I feel like that there's some fraternization going on, is there?
What do you mean?
I feel like y'all have hooked up before everybody had boyfriends and girlfriends. Yeah. Hello?
No.
Is this thing on?
No.
And if it were true, there's no way I would tell you.
I won't tell anybody. Hey, we're getting a call that says that Lara landed in a shoe store. Is that right?
She did. She landed at a Manolo Blahnik store.
Damn, that's my favorite shoe store.
This is what they did. The next week, as if they didn't put the girl through enough. The next week, she lands in a Manolo Blahnik a store with her feet sticking out like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh my God! Okay, I'm sure that the producers
much, right?
No,
it wasn't just
somebody didn't love her. It's just a guess, but somebody,
a writer,
somebody just didn't. Yeah, somebody had her liquor or something. They had a licking incident. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying that something happened.
They can be pretty harsh.
All right, so let me ask you this. I'm reading my February 27th, 2006 In Touch magazine. It says Tommy Lee hit a Super Bowl party at some place. He hit on black-eyed singer Fergie in the club's VIP room, even though she was with members of boyfriend Josh Duhamel's family, including his sister. Tommy was totally hitting on her. It was embarrassing.
Oh.
Yeah. Tommy Lee wants my girl. That's the coolest thing ever.
Is it a compliment? I mean, did you take it as a compliment?
Well, I mean, I used to rock out to Motley Crue back in the day, so it's kind of cool.
That is cool.
I mean, I don't think that she would. I don't think that she would take that too seriously, and I completely trust her. So it's just funny.
Dude, she's got you.
Whatever.
I'm sorry, but you're way hotter than Tommy Lee. I mean, he's a little sexier, but you're physically more attractive.
Thank you.
Yeah, like he's like sexy, dirty, sexy. He'd just do bad things to you in bed, and you'd fix your hair.
But the thing is that I've seen the video.
Oh, no.
And he's got a bigger dick.
I wish you could, Josh.
I'm man enough to admit it.
He has a bigger penis than you.
That makes me a little insecure, but you know what?
Yeah.
You should get all tatted out. That'll make your penis look bigger. Yeah, you get tatted up and something happens and a man's penis looks humongous.
Tommy Lee's is humongous.
So.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, so try that. Maybe get all tatted out, be like, yeah, and get your eyes all hanging down.
Okay. Take some of those pills.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be perfect. All right, I know we have to let you go, but I really appreciate you being on the show. We love the show Las Vegas. I wish I would have seen the blow up scene, but that's okay. I can find it in my TiVo. It's Las Vegas. It is tonight on NBC. It's a fabulous show. You do a really, really great job, and you ain't bad to look at either, even though those skinny hot bitches are on the show. At least it's fine. It doesn't make me feel bad about myself that I'm at home on a Friday night.
Well, we just moved to Fridays.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, that's good.
It was Mondays before, so that's more acceptable.
I'm at home every
night. But hey, you know
Josh.
what? I think it's good. It's a great way to have a couple totties and then head out after the show.
Did you say have a couple hotties?
Toddies.
Toddies.
Hot toddies.
Sorry, whatever, hottie toddies. Josh, thank you for being on the show, and hopefully we'll have you on again. Like James is a regular, so maybe next time you could just come on for for fun and stuff.
Yeah. I would love to, and I would never ever stand you up again.
Thank you, Josh.
All right,
Josh Duhamel, everybody.